everybody? Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the All In Football Show. It's your man, Lee Ice. And you know I'm joined by my partner in crime, the man you only see a little bit and hear a lot of, Hill, the big dog. What's going on, man?
Lee Ice, man, let me start with the NFL since it ended today. There's two halves of football. Cardinals. Who's the other one? Broncos, and there's a couple other teams. Tennessee Titans. This is called two halves of football. Y'all look like world beaters in the first half. Second half, y'all can do nothing right. Let's get started.
All right, man. Let's thank everybody for tuning in last week's show. Thank everybody for tuning in this week's show. Like I always say, I hope we can entertain y'all doing what we're going through. This is the season. Yes, this is the season where it's hyped up. So please, I'm going to tell you, I don't say the word, but I'm always tell you, protect yourselves and your family the best way you know how. Big dog, you ready to get this thing rolling?
Yes, sir.
What you got, boss?
Boom.
Hey. Where you at?
They won't let me.
Where you go?
Oh,
look at him hiding. Hiding.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm. A little Coca-Cola today. Nothing special.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ready to go? All right. As Dak would say, here we go. You know what's first on the All In Football shows? The double reverse. Well, we bring you college, then we bring you NFL. So I'm understanding I'm about to get this ball and I'm going to hand it off to the big dog. What's going on?
Saturday from the big house, known as the biggest stadium in the United States of America, Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where the Texas Longhorns invaded and longhorned the Michigan Wolverines 31-12. Penn State struggled in the first half against Bowling Green because they was bowling for dollars against Penn State, Lee Ice, as Penn State prevailed, though, 34-27. Oklahoma State in double overtime beat Arkansas 39-31. Kansas State 34, Tulane 27. Tulane was dominating in the first half. Like I said, it's two halves of football. Kansas State prevailed 34-27. Georgia Tech went into Syracuse in the Carrier Dome, formerly known as Carrier Dome, and lost to Syracuse 31-28. The number one team in the nation, Georgia Bulldogs, had no problem with Tennessee Tech, Chattanooga, whatever they want to call themselves, 48-3. In the upset of the day, Lee Ice, Northern Illinois went in there and threw some dog bones down and beat the Fighting Irish on the Notre Dame 16-14. Number 11, Utah 23, Baylor 12. Iowa gets upset by Iowa State 20-19. Louisville, number 22, Louisville beats Jacksonville State 49-14. Number 6, Ole Miss 52. MTSU 3. Number 12, Miami 56. Florida A&M 9. Number 4, Alabama beats South Florida 42-16. Number 9, Missouri 38. Buffalo 0. Number 19, Kansas gets upset by Illinois 23-17. Ohio State 56, Western Michigan 0. Tennessee 51, North Carolina State 10. Lee, I watched that game. It was a Mayo classic, mayonnaise classic game. It was mayonnaise, all right, because they ain't North Carolina State put no egg in it. They must put some vinegar in their mayonnaise or something. LSU, number 18, LSU 44, Nichols 21. Number 15, Oklahoma 16, Houston 12. That was a close one there. Number 25, Clemson 66, Appalachian State 20. In a squeaker last night, Boise State, number 7, Boise State 37. Number 7, Oregon 37. And Boise State 34. Number 20, Arizona beating Northern Arizona 22-10. USC 48, Utah State 0. The Ice take us commercial break. We'll come back with the NFL double reverse.
All right, y'all heard what the big dog said. When we come back, we going with the big boys, the NFL. Week 1 continues. You're looking at the All In Football Show with Lee Ice and the big dog. We'll be back.
to this file for me. What's wrong? It looks like you got something on your mind.
Man, I got a wedding, graduation, and cookout this month. I need a quality production team.
Call my guy.
Clip Productions Entertainment Group now. A wedding, a graduation, and a cookout this month. I got you, man. You have a great day. Boss man, I got a wedding, a graduation, and a cookout this month. I need some kind of venue to hang out for me.
I got 3 different venues we can look at, and I can also call Anthony to do the graphic work.
Let's check with the client and see if we can do a website to do their RSVPs for the cookout and the graduation.
And I'll get with Michelle to get the promotional team and the production team ready.
And I can get with Sue to get the bands, the rappers, and the comedians.
What about we put them on until the Smoke Clears television show, and we can get them on a radio lineup for If the Smoke Clears.
And then I can light up a cigar.
Not just yet. Let's get the DJs, photographers, and videographers. Now you can light up.
Let me get it.
Skip, you have a phone call from the CEO of XO7 Entertainment.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in the middle of the double reverse on the All In Football Show. Big Dog told you what happened in college. Now he's about to tell you what's going on in the NFL. Give it to him.
Lee Ice, we started today action. The Arizona Cardinals took that spaceship out of the desert, flew to Buffalo, got some buffalo wings, and was jumping all over the Bills. But Josh Allen come the king roaring back in the second half, 34-28 over the Arizona Cardinals. Bill Belichick, no problem, the Patriots said. Gerard Mayo leads the Patriots in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle! And beat the Cincinnati Bengals 16-10. The Minnesota Vikings went in there and them played them Giants with the G-Men with them ugly uniforms, 28-6, celebrating the 100-year anniversary.
That got to be the worst uniforms. They worse than the Steelers Bumblebee uniform.
Tennessee was dominating the first half. They were leading the Chicago Bears at halftime, 17-3. As then the Bears came in with a block punt for a touchdown and a pick six for a touchdown. Then the next thing you know, they got another interception for a touchdown. They were 24-17, the Ice, and went on to win 24-17 over the Tennessee Titans. Lee Ice, you was right about this one. When the Saints come marching in, they marched all over the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers had no vinegar for that minced barbecue. They had no gasoline for the Richard Petty. And the Panthers got crushed 47-10.
Put some respect on the New Orleans Saints name.
Hey, but I was right about this one, Lee Ice. You like that? You like that? No, you didn't like that. Because Kirk Cousins and the ATL Falcons couldn't go to Slutty Vegan or the varsity hot dog and get nothing to eat. As the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Thomas said, my eyes ain't bugging out today because I know we're going to win this 18-10. 5 field goals for Pittsburgh. Justin Fields had a great game, though. Managed the game just
Kirk Cousins. That was it. Interception when you need him.
Jacksonville was up 14-0, the Ice, and they said Tyree Hill must got arrested on the way to the game because they must thought they were going to win or something. Because the Miami Dolphins came back and win as they won 20-17 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lee Ice, I told you this was going to happen. My man C.J. Stroud was going to say a prayer, and they won 29-27 over the Indianapolis Colts and said, hey, Indianapolis, you might be on probation for NCAA. Meanwhile, Raiders. They played Justin Herbert and Jim Harbaugh with them khakis on, and the khakis, and it looked like the Chargers had the khakis on too. Them yellow pants, as the Chargers beat the Raiders 22-10. Meanwhile, the Ice, the Denver Broncos took some illegal marijuana and flew up to Seattle and played the 12th man and got some Starbucks caramel macchiato, and they were dominating in the first half. I think it was up 13-6 at halftime, but they went on to lose 26-20. Bo Nix had a good game, but it wasn't good enough. The Dallas Cowboys went in and played the number 1 defensive last to the Cleveland Browns and totally dominated them. I mean, Dak Prescott got named as the richest player in the NFL with the highest contract right before the game. Kickoff, Jerry Jones said, hey, I'm going to use inspiration because they had a Tony Dorsett. They put up Tony Dorsett, number 33, and the Brian Sight Cleveland Browns put up 17. Meanwhile, down in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, The Tampa Bay Buccaneers started off fast and never looked back. As they race car the Washington Commanders right back to D.C. and try to make another law and get ready for that presidential election, 37-20. Los Angeles Rams and Detroit Lions will be at the bottom of the screen. Meanwhile, Thursday. That side on throwing behind the back. Travis Kelce had Taylor Swift had a thigh-high red boots on. Andy Reid said, I can't wait till this game is over. I already pre-ordered the double in-and-out animal style with extra peppers on it. And the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Ravens on a toe. That's right, on a toe. 27-20. Hey! Meanwhile, Friday. Hola, como está? As the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Green Bay Packers 34-29. Lee Ice, hold on, Lee Ice. We got a bonus. We got a bonus, Lee Ice. That was CFL. CFL, right here, Lee Ice.
Yes.
Week 14. Friday. The BC Lions went into Montreal and throttled the Alouettes. 37-23. Saturday. The Toronto organized 27. The Ottawa Red Blacks 41. Also on Saturday, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders 21. The Winnipeg Blue Bonnets 26. And the Calgary Stampede 16. The Edmonton Elks 37. That'll be your CFL and NFL action. Lee Ice taking a commercial break. We'll come back with Lee Ice Stone Cold Lock and Key. Also, the clipboard and Lee Ice new feature, y'all. Hey, all in of the week.
We got something, man. Who you got?
Oh yeah. Who you got? All right.
We coming back with all of that on All In Football Show. That's the Big Dog. I'm Lee Ice. We'll be right back, guys. Right, y'all, we're back. All In Football Show, Lee Ice and the Big Dog. It's time for my favorite segment. Who you got? Who's smarter? Who knows who to pick and who's not? You ready, Big Dog?
Here we go. Prime Video's first game of the year, 8:15. Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills as they go down to Miami and play the Miami Dolphins. Oh, Tyreek Hill don't get locked up on the way to the game. Hey, guys, who you got? Miami or Buffalo?
Miami starts off 2-0. Buffalo, hey, they surprised me. They circled the wagon. But hey.
I agree. Sunday, 1 o'clock on CBS. Raiders. As they come east to play, quote, the Raven, nevermore, and the big man getting loose. And Lamar Jackson at the Baltimore Ravens host the Las Vegas Raiders. Who you got?
West Coast team coming to the East Coast to play a 1 o'clock game. The East Coast team, a lot of rest because they played on Thursday and they lost and they playing at home. The big man will get loose. Baltimore.
I agree. Cleveland Rock. As the Cleveland Browns go into Duval County to play AEW, known as the Jacksonville Jaguars host the Cleveland Browns. Who you got on CBS at 1?
And I was ready to go all in on Cleveland, and they just laid a you-know-what against the Cowboys. I'm going with the team Jacksonville, man. They playing at home. Give me Jacksonville. Cleveland, you go to 0-2.
AEW myself.
Yeah.
The Jets, Jets, go into Nashville and play that Nashville hot chicken known as the Tennessee Titans. Who you got as Tennessee hosts the New York Jets? on CBS at 1.
Tennessee played hard first game, but they lost. The bad man Aaron Rodgers is coming in. Give me the Jets.
I agree. My Cerrone, that San Francisco 3, as they go into black, gold, clap, as the Minnesota Vikings host the San Francisco 49ers at 1 p.m. on CBS. Who you got?
Very, very impressive with Sam Darnold, man. Hey, it's amazing when you have a coach that knows how to call plays for a quarterback, but they still go down to San Francisco 49.
I agree. 1 p.m. on CBS. That San Diego LA Chargers, San Diego LA Chargers. As they go in and say, hey, I'm not even worried about Prohibition or Richard Petty or that Miss Barbecue as the Carolina Panthers host the LA Chargers at 1 p.m. on CBS. Who you got?
Hey, man, I never even thought about it until you see the khaki pants. I like that look. Maybe I hope Jim Harbaugh keeps them wearing those khaki gold pants. Carolina, man, they are horrible. So I got the Chargers.
I think Carolina put in the bid and be a UFL team. Anyway, I'm going to start. Hey, that 12-man macchiato, Starbucks, they ain't going to bring salmon, and they're going to take on the lobster and the Boston baked beans and tea as the New England Patriots and Gerard Mayo host the Seattle Seahawks at 1 o'clock on Fox. Who you got?
Who would have thought New England would start out 2-0? That's what's going to happen. 2-0.
Lee Ice, I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks on this one. When the Saints come marching, and yeah, who that gonna beat them Saints? As they take on America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and Dak Prescott's new contract on Fox at 1 p.m. Who you got as the Cowboys host the Saints?
Put some respect on the Saints' name, man. But they ain't not gonna beat Dallas. Cowboys start off 2-0.
Lee Ice, Cowboys will be 1-1. New Orleans all day.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, the G-Men come down to the nation's capital, and I hope we don't bring them ugly uniforms as they play the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders host the Giants in the NFC, and one of the NFC East oldest rivalries. Who you got at 1 o'clock on Fox?
We disagree on how the Commanders look. I thought they looked pretty good. I mean, yes, they lost. I thought Jaden Daniels looked poised and calm. This is an easy win for Washington. Giants suck.
I'm going with Daniel Jones and the G-Men. They know they can beat Washington. Hey, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go into Detroit and try to get revenge on the Detroit Lions on Fox at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
Baker. He was shaking and baking today. Can't do that in Detroit, in the Motor City. Detroit, buddy.
Go, Pack, go! As the Green Bay Packers host the NCAA probation Indianapolis Colts at 1 o'clock on Fox. No Jordan Love. Who you got in Green Bay?
Green Bay, I don't know what the hell y'all was thinking getting Malik Willis as your backup. He is the worst. Let me say this again. Look at me, everybody. He is the worst quarterback in the league. Indy all day. Malik Willis is horrible.
The Green Bay Packers an upset, Lee Ice, home game.
He's horrible.
The L.A. Randy Hollywood Donuts travel to Arizona and play that spaceship in the desert to play the Arizona Cardinals and Los Angeles Rams on Fox at 4:05. Who you got?
Arizona let one slip away today. They won't do it at home. Give me the Cardinals.
Give me the L.A. Rams in this one, Lee Ice. The Pittsburgh Steelers go to take that Panini Brothers with the fried bologna with the bologna with the bubble in the middle, and Mike Tomlin say, "Hey, I might stop by the dispensary and see if I can get something to let my eyes not bug out." As the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Denver Broncos at 4:25 on CBS. Who you got?
If Mike Tomlin gets some of that legal marijuana, his eyes will bug out. Just when you're ready to put Mike Tomlin in the grave, I mean, this man just all he does is win. Denver. Bo Nix had a good game. Justin Fields looked good. Him and Arthur Smith make a good tag team. But I think the Broncos pull it out.
I'm going with Pittsburgh again, Lee Ice.
Huh?
Who that? Who that gonna beat them Bengals? Are they gonna play that sidearm throwing behind the back? Travis Kelce hoping Taylor Swift will be at the game now that her concert, and Andy Reid said, I'm ready to order from Fatburger this time, not In and Out. Who you guys, the Kansas City Chiefs, host the Cincinnati Bengals on CBS.
I don't know
25.
what the hell happened to Cincinnati at home. Now they got to go to Kansas City. 0-2 is staring them in the face. That's a reality. Kansas City wins and Cincinnati will be 0-2.
I agree. The Bears take on Nolan Ryan, J.R. Bridges, Clyde Drexler, Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Beyonce, and all the rest of the Houston crew on NBC as the Houston Texans host the Chicago Bears at 8:20. Who you got?
You got last year's Rookie of the Year versus some say this year's Rookie of the Year. I beg to differ. Texans all day.
Monday Night Football. The ATL Falcons take that varsity slutty vegan up to Philadelphia, take on the cheesesteaks and Jalen Hurts, and ESPN known on 8:15 as the Philadelphia Eagles host the Atlanta Falcons.
Kirk Cousins has good games against Philadelphia. Unfortunately, he loses them. Give me Philly and the Atlanta Falcons. My pick for the NFC South goes 0-2.
All right, Lee Ice, give me the Lee Ice lock and key and all-in player of the week.
Lee Ice Stone Cold lock and key. I went 1-1 last week. Here we go. All right, the Chargers -6 at the Panthers. Come on, really? The Chargers -6. They're gonna beat them probably by at least 14 and up. And then the Colts, who if you took last week, you won. They're getting 2.5. I mean, they -2.5. They're giving 2.5, against Green Bay, who has Malik Willis, y'all. Malik Willis as their quarterback. Horrible. Give the 2.5 against Green Bay. So give the 6 if you're the Chargers against the Panthers. That's the Lee Ice Stone Cold lock and key.
The clipboard, Tyreek Hill, like we said earlier, was locked up for got detained for reckless driving on the way to the stadium, but they let him go with no charges.
Did you see the video from that?
Yeah, I saw it. I actually sent it out to everybody. Josh Allen's in a wait-and-see mode if he's going to play Thursday night because his hand did swell up very bad, they said, during the game. Maybe I have a fracture in it against Miami. Quarterback William vows to do better again, and the Bears win. Texans and Diggs and Mix, everything in the win. Mike Thomas said Justin Fields is solid as a rock. And Donaldson gets with Jefferson, and they look very good. And that, Lee Ice, also in the clipboard, in college football news, the Longhorns are now number 2. The SEC has 6 of the 7 top spots, Lee Ice. 6 of the 7 top spots are the SEC teams in college football. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you can't be surprised, though. That's a semi-pro league right there, buddy.
You think so?
Yeah.
We got some Canadian Football Week action coming up next week. Friday. The Toronto Argonauts go to British Columbia and take on the BC Lions at 10 p.m. on TSN. Saturday at 4 p.m., the Ottawa Red Blacks will take on the Hamilton Ticats. And also on Saturday, the Montreal Alouettes will go to Calgary and take on the Stampeders at 7 p.m. The Ice. Not much to say, but, we got some other football news. Like I told you on the other show, the Arena Football League teams quit and made their own league called the Arena One that will start next April. Talk comments about that before we get out of here.
Hey, I want to start a new segment called the All-In Football Player of the Week.
Okay.
This week it goes to Coach Thomas Hammond and the Northern Illinois football team. They went into Notre Dame, it's number 5 ranked Irish, and came out with a victory. If you watch the postgame, you watch his interview, this is why we love sports, man. That man was so emotional. I got caught up listening to him in this interview. I watched the second half of that game, that team laid it on the line, gave it all. They got the referees try to, I'm not going to say try to help Notre Dame at the end, but they persevered, kicked the field goal at the end, blocked the field goal, and they came through. And if you watch the interview, one of the best interviews in sports, man.
All right,
The
let's
man he laid it out. All right, the big dog say we got to go. So whether you like it, don't like it, better learn to love it. It's the All In Football Show for Lee Ice, for the big dog. We are out of here. We'll see you next week.